Sorry I'm late. Thank you, Bill Gates. You invented a hell of a company. I don't know who's taking it over, but anyway, we made it. What time is it? My computer sure as heck don't know. 9:05. Oops. 5 minutes late. Hey, good morning. Da-da-da. Time for some coffee. With who? With who? That's who. But I digress, because I think yes. Oh. That rhyme doesn't really make that much sense, but that's the rhyme we got. What's up, everybody? Hi. Here we go. Sorry I'm late. Very sorry I'm late. I'll tell the story in a few minutes. But anyway, we're here. Mark, morning, about time. I know. Well, I was here 5 minutes beforehand, but Windows decided that it was going to make me not log in. Yeah, Windows was going to be a pain in the rear end butt this morning. So I guess we're going to have to buy another MacBook because I'm not dealing with Windows anymore. I can't afford to buy a MacBook, but you know what? I also can't afford to come on 5 minutes late. No, I don't need free storage. You guys can't even work.
I think you need some coffee.
I need some coffee. I need some coffee so much. Christopher Roy, I need some puns because puns are fun. Yes, they are. Hey, Alan. What's going on? I'm well. Had a great evening last night. There's Kevin. Good morning, Kevin. Mr. Paul. Good morning, Paul. Good morning, Al. All right, the gang is all filing in. Tristan's here. We're ready to go. So sorry I'm late. So here's what happened. Let's get some coffee while I tell you what happened. Because I need coffee. Yes, I do. So a while ago, my 2015 MacBook Pro was updated to the latest operating system. And it did not play well with others. Meaning that it couldn't really run the streaming program that I used to stream Coffee with Todd to everybody. So I was forced to go to Windows because that was just the only option I had at the time. And I switched to Windows. And Windows decided 30 seconds before Coffee with Todd started that it wouldn't let me into the program because the date and the time were wrong. Whose fault's that, Windows? Last I checked, you guys are the ones that connect to the internet and get the date and the time right.
Right.
I don't know what that's about. So I had to reboot the computer. And as I rebooted the computer, I had to do updates. And then
it did the same thing again.
When it turned back on, it had to do the updates again. Then it needed me to change the time and date, which it's never had correct.
And it still didn't like it.
It still didn't like it. So we switched to Opera instead of using Google Chrome.
I've never heard of Opera. I saw you click on that and I was like,
Yeah,
huh.
it's an internet browser. And here we are, 5-6 minutes late.
But we're here.
But we're here. And we're calling Apple tomorrow and we're buying a real computer. So I'm done with this. This is stupid. I've done the show 4 times on a PC and I've had problems 3 of them. That's unacceptable. My Coffee with Todd peeps need me to be punctual. And in a good mood. Wow, that coffee is hot. But it's good. Yes, I am. All right, where am I at? Good morning, Lindy.
Morning, Lindy.
Oh, we got our stuff in the mail. I think I told them that, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I already hit that one. Good morning, Bart. Down in Florida. Hey, we're going to Florida on the show today, Bart. Yes, Marie, crazy Windows technology. Say it's a lack thereof of technology. Oh well. Yeah, so if you read the caption of the show, it says the world's largest cruise ship and the original Florida Orange. That's what we're doing today. So as you know, Danielle and I went to Florida a couple weeks ago. And we traveled around with my dad and my stepmother and did all sorts of cool stuff, and we filmed it. So the next few weeks we've got different adventures to take you on. Good morning, Emily and Lynn. What's going on? So Bart's, I'll lock my door. No, we're not in Florida. We're not in Florida anymore. We're back in Vermont.
I'll lock my doors.
No, it's all good. We're here. We were in Florida, but we're back. We're back. So yeah, so we're gonna check it out. Have you ever had an original Florida Orange?
Not what you think.
Not what you think at all. Have you ever seen the world's largest cruise ship up close and personal? We did.
Yeah.
And we even got out of the snow for a little bit.
Yes.
Yay!
Much needed.
Yeah. So, of course, we're going to sing some songs. We're going to do some cartoons. And hopefully, Windows can, not have to do an update for the next 45 minutes or so. We'll see what happens. I hope the sound's all right. I kind of
had to wing it.
I kind of had to wing it. I hope it sounds good. That's all right. Let's, oh yeah, this is what we do. We grab ourselves a cup of coffee, and I'll be your Todd. I'll bite complaining a lot.
So you're going to need 2 cups of coffee.
I'm going to need 2 cups of coffee. Coffee with Todd, not brought to you by Windows 11, starts right now.
In 5 minutes.
It starts in 5 minutes. I got to update my computer. I'll be back. All right, back in action. I think we should do some songs. What's this doing? Oh yeah, so we're on a new system. Hold on, I gotta hit a button. Where are you? There we go. All right. So last night we I don't have any pictures or anything of it. But wow, I gotta back up a little bit. Last night we played a show in Derby. Called Musicians for Missions. And it was to raise money for the Joshua House and a couple other local charities. It was put on by Pastor Mike at the Derby Community Church, and it was a super fun time. So there was the Derby Community Church Band, there was the Morgan Church Band, there was singer-songwriter, our friend Carly Clark, who's been on the show, and myself, and then the United Christian Academy Handbell Choir played the handbells at at dessert time. dessert time. They had a dessert reception after. It was really cool. And I talked to Pastor Mike this morning. It raised $2,000 for the local charities. So that's super cool, I think. If you want to watch the concert, if you go to my Facebook page, I posted it on there. They live streamed it from the church. I think I did 4 songs. It was super fun. Yeah. So always cool to be part of local community events and raising money for charity. I'm honored to be asked to do it, and so glad that I did. Al, yes, it's called Windows because that's what you want to throw your PC out of. Oh my! I was getting really close this morning. I almost had to do the show on my phone, which would have been not good. Field trips, yay! She says, yes, we got a good field trip for you today. Did we go to the Grills? No. Where is that located exactly?
Is that the restaurant? Remember next to the... Your dad had mentioned it. Isn't that where we saw the ship from? Is there video? It was called Grills, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, maybe it was.
But we didn't... I think so.
It was... Oh, yeah. So it was in Port Canaveral. If that is, in fact, the Grills you're talking about. Yes, Dad. Yes, you went to the bathroom there. Yes, Bart, we did. Yes. We went to the bathroom there.
Yes.
You will see Grills on the show this morning.
And drooled over the smell of the food, though.
It did smell really good. Yeah.
We'll have to go next time.
Morning, Vaughn. There he is. Oh, and Alan hasn't heard me play yet. Oh, cool. Well, I'm going to play right now. That's awesome.
Cool.
Yay. I'm going to do a Hank Williams song. I want to do a Hank Williams song.
Okay.
You're cheating hard will make you weep. You'll cry and cry and try to sleep, but sleep won't come the whole night through. You're cheating hard, tell on you. When the tears come down like the falling rain, you'll toss around, say my name. You'll walk the floor the way I do. Tell on you. You're cheating hard. We'll pine someday. Crave the love you threw away. The time will come when you'll be blue. You're cheating hard, will tell on you. When the tears come down like a falling walking the floor the way I do. Hank Williams.
Good old Hank.
Good
That's
old
what my
Hank.
dad would say.
A little music in the morning is a good thing. Thanks for the good music and for the good morning to you. Thanks, Ed. Now you'll notice Ed spells his name incorrectly. We are related, though. He is my dad's cousin, so he would be my second cousin. Thank you so much, Alan. Let's see, what other songs should I do this morning? What do you think, Danielle?
Money in a suitcase.
Money in a Suitcase. All right.
Is that okay?
Yes. All right, I'm going to do one of my songs. Do one of my songs. Escape this dungeon, rise up to the floor. You want an 18-wheeler, come and knock on your door. Yes, you want to cruise so fast down Route 104. Well, all you need is money, baby, and a suitcase, and maybe they'll deliver your dreams at the door. You wanna escape this dungeon? No, wait. You wanna jump that river and rolling fields and trenches. I need more coffee. A wooden handled hammer knocked them into their senses. Let's go to Broadway, baby, Nashville, Tennessee. 'Cause all you need is money, baby, and a suitcase, and maybe they'll deliver your dreams at the door. I know your sunroof is open, it's raining, but I know you don't care. I see your suitcase open, your money's all flying out the door. Wanna be a superstar on the microphone? Yes, you do. Well, all you need is money, baby, and a microphone, and maybe deliver your dreams at the door. Just like Magellan, gonna sail around the world. Well, you know that the world isn't flat, but you can't tell that from here. So say sayonara, baby. Say here I go, yes, here I go. Well, all you need is money, baby, and a suitcase, and maybe they'll deliver your dream at the door. Well, all you need is money, baby, and a suitcase, and maybe they'll deliver your dreams at the door. Well, all you need is money, baby, and a suitcase, and a maybe they'll deliver your dreams at the door. All right. Oh, let's do one more song. One more. What one more shall I do? What one more shall I do? And then we'll do some cartoons. And then we'll go to Florida where it's not 26 degrees outside. What a wonderful world. Yeah, let's do that one. I like that. Good call. Good call. Oh, thanks, Alan. I appreciate it. Oh, wow. From Spain. What's up, man? That's cool.
Tristan sent me a message saying, "Twist and shout." Remember, we gotta practice that one.
Yeah, I really
Still haven't been.
gotta learn that song, Tristan. So we have a viewer from Spain.
Cool. Welcome.
How cool is that?
Nice.
Well, welcome to Vermont.
Yes.
Let me just take a sip of coffee real quick. I see trees of green, red roses too. Well, I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, bright blessed days, dark sacred nights, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, and also on the faces of people going by, and I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. And I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, and also on the faces of people going by, and I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? Thank you. All right. Hey, Baba. Welcome, welcome.
More comments, I see.
Yeah, I got a bunch of comments. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm an outright guitarist. I mess up a lot. I mess up many times, but I hide them well. Oh, thank
Mark
you.
wants
Yeah.
you to say hi to him.
Mark, I did say hi to Mark. You been listening, Mark? Hi, Mark. Well, this is definitely a good coffee moment. Thank you, Todd. I'll be doing this again. Gonna get ready for work. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yay. Thank you. Well, we do it every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. our time. Anyway. And we have coffee. We play songs. I do cartoons. I'm going to show you those in a second. Sometimes we go on field trips, which we're going to do today. We're going to go see the world's largest cruise ship, and we're going to try the thank you, Alan. We're going to try the Florida orange, the native Florida orange. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. The Addams Family. Yep.
Tristan liked that you played "What a Wonderful World." It really means
good.
a lot to him. Just
Yay. Oh, cool. I love that song. Yay. We'll see you next Sunday, Alan. Thank you. All right. Mark wants to know if his hat came in. It did. Yes. I've got a hat for you, Mark. I do. If you're wondering what this here... over here, this here thing is that says support the show. You're saying, what's this thing? Well, if you'd like to donate to Coffee with Todd, I've made it easier for you. I made this QR code. Let's bring the QR code up on the thing here. So, this QR code, which is the same as this QR code, will bring you right to Square. You know when you go like get a burrito or something, and they flip the little screen around for you to swipe your card and you sign with your finger? That's Square. That's what we got here. So what you do is you bring your little camera up, you place it over the QR code, and it brings you to this, and you can support Coffee with Todd. You can type any amount you would like in, like $100,000. Oh wait, you can't do that. Enter an amount between $1 and $5,000. Okay, you can, yeah. Okay, you can only. I'm just kidding. I did this because I was talking to my dad while we were in Florida, and he said, he's not a big fan of the PayPal. Whoops, wrong button. And a lot of people don't have PayPal. They don't have Venmo. But this lets you use your debit card. It lets you use Apple Pay. It lets you use Cash App. It lets you use Google Pay. So if you want to.
And it's through Square, right?
It's through Square, yeah.
So it's safe.
You get a receipt, safe. You get a receipt. It's the same thing that most businesses use. Yeah. If you can't scan the QR code because you're watching this show on a phone, there's a link in the description as well. So, yeah, it just helps, pay my streaming fees and buy coffee. Mm-hmm. It's think of it as buying me a cup of coffee. And of course, just telling your friends about the show is a big help as well, because the more people we have, the merrier. All right, let's do cartoons. So, if you're new to the show, because we've got some new people on the show this morning, so that makes my heart happy. I'm so happy that more people are watching. Yay! I also do cartoons. Not only am I a singer-songwriter, also, I also don't know my left from my right. Midlife Thesis, midlifethesis.net. That's the website that you can find my cartoons on. Or you can find them here on Facebook or on Instagram at Midlife Thesis Cartoons. Each and every Wednesday morning And each and every Sunday morning at 7 a.m., I put out a new cartoon. And I actually thought of this cartoon at a Winn-Dixie in Florida. There's the one that came out on Wednesday. I remember Lindy and Danielle were walking along and I kind of disappeared in the background, staring at a rack of Little Debbie snack cakes. And it wasn't because I wanted to buy some. It's because I saw Nutty Buddies and I was like, yes, I have a cartoon idea. And for our next cartoon, also containing food, ham sandwich, spam hand winch. I like this one. We do that a lot, Danielle and I, where we mix up letters. Mix up letters and words. And there you go. Spam hand winch. By the way, have you ever drawn a hand winch before? It's not the easiest thing to do.
That's pretty detailed there.
Yeah. I have this thing where I'm always like, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this cartoon. I'm just going to draw it out real fast. And then 3 hours later, I'm still working on it.
Maybe you have to tell yourself the opposite. Tell yourself, I'm going to spend a lot of time on this cartoon today. And then it just comes right out.
There's very few that I do in an hour.
I know.
They're on average about 3 hours. Sometimes they're more.
Can I have some more coffee, please?
Yeah. All right. So, let's switch back to the Coffee with Todd logo. Oh, hey, I also want to mention, for those of you that are watching this not live on Sunday morning on NEKTV.
Oh.
Welcome.
Sweet.
Welcome. I don't know what time we're airing yet, but they're going to tell me. I never thought about it, but we have Kelby, who does the schedule for channel 1088 on Comcast Cable, at least in the Northeast Kingdom. And she said, why don't we put Coffee with Todd on? And I said, I never thought about that before. Which is weird because I work at NEKTV. I just never thought to put my show on television. Anyway, if you're watching on television, welcome. Thank you so much. Yeah. I know it's not Sunday morning for you, but we're still having coffee together. And coffee is good 7 days a week, any time of the day. So that's pretty cool. There's my buddy. There's my buddy Luz. So we've had Spain watching this morning. Mexico. Learn Mexico. That's so cool. Yeah. Yes, and coffee in the Coffee with Todd cup tastes better. Mm-hmm. That's for sure. Yum. All right, so we went to Florida. A couple weeks ago, and we did a lot of really cool stuff. Mm-hmm. And I've broken them down into a few different videos. So, this is us in Florida. Mm-hmm. It's my dad on the left. Danielle and I are there. In some videos coming up, you're going to see some gators up close and personal. The video after that, we're going to be going to the Kennedy Space Center, which is really, really cool. Mm-hmm. And in today's video, we are going to see the world's largest cruise ship and taste the native orange, Florida orange, the original Florida orange. I won't tell you much about it because my father actually explains it all in this video. So I'm going to let him do the history lesson this morning. But let's just say the original Florida orange is not exactly what you think it may be. Uh-huh. It's very different. So we are going to go do that right now. Oh, I like this new hashtag, coffee all day, every day. I like that. Oh. My friend Jessica from Colorado. Oh man, we are hitting everywhere here this morning. I love it. I love it. Yay. Okay, so when we left to go to Florida was the coldest day of the winter on record so far. That Friday and Saturday, we plummeted to temperatures of minus 20 something, depending on your location, with the wind chill even colder than that. I think when we got to the airport, it was minus 13. It was still daylight. By the time we took off, it had gotten down to minus 20. We weren't so sure we were going to take off. Yeah. It was really windy. They delayed our flight twice, but we made it. And that's what the beginning of... we're in Maine, too. Nice. Yay! Man, we're all over there. We're all over the country this morning. That's so cool. Yay! That's right. You can't ever go wrong with coffee. So when we left to go to Florida, it was chilly, chilly, chilly. And that's why the beginning of this video documents how cold it was. And then we're going to end up in Florida, and we're going to do a lot of cool stuff.
I want to go back.
Danielle wants to go back.
It was wonderful.
It was wonderful.
It really was.
It was. So, grab yourself a cup of coffee here on Coffee with Todd this morning. We're going to go exploring. Here we go.
3 below in Plattsburgh, feeling like 20 below right now. And we continue to drop off fast in northern New York, close to 15 below in Gabriel's and Whiteface Mountain, 13 below Ellenburg, Malone. Wind is howling out of the northwest, 10 to 25 miles per hour. It's been pretty blustery from time to time. And that's what makes this cold snap different from some of the others. Usually we just get the cold by itself and we don't have to worry about wind. The wind is usually calm when temperatures get that cold, but the wind chills right now are significant because they're occurring with the sub-zero temperatures. 31 below Saranac Lake.
You ready to go for a moment?
Switched on in the winter jacket and the seaboard on a day that was like
It's minus
5. I don't know if that out.
My car said minus 13 when we pulled in the airport here. So we're in the shuttle to go to the terminal.
On the shuttle.
Yeah.
We're in the plane on that.
No. But we're going to fly to where it's warmer.
Yes.
Anyway, maybe that's our plane. I don't know. Yeah. Check back in a second. What do you think of Florida?
I think it's great.
It's all right?
Yeah.
Especially when it's above 0.
Yeah. Yeah. There's Danielle's new pet. There's a pet armadillo.
It is cute.
They come right up, huh? Hi. So, this is the world's largest cruise ship. Out here on Coffee with Todd. Where's my dad? There's my dad. So he took us to see. I already forgot. Royal Caribbean. What the hell was the name of it?
Wonder of the Sea.
Wonder of the Seas. It's the world's largest cruise ship currently. You want to check it out? Let's do it. You want to go for a cruise? Wonder of the Seas is the flagship of Royal Caribbean International. She was completed in 2022 in France. It is the 5th in Royal Caribbean's Oasis class of cruise ships. Weighing in at 236,857 tons, she is the largest cruise ship in the world by gross tonnage, surpassing her sister ship Symphony of the Seas, also owned by Royal Caribbean. Wonder of the Seas measures 1,188 feet in length and has 18 decks. The ship is about as long as the Empire State Building is high. This ship accommodates up to 6,988 passengers as well as 2,300 crew. 16 decks for guest use, 20 restaurants, 4 pools, 2,867 cabins. So, how much bigger do you think this boat is than the Titanic? Because at the time that was the largest in the world, right? But this has got to be like 5 times.
Lots bigger.
It's 5 times. So it's 5 times larger.
5 times the size of the Titanic.
Wonder of the Seas has 8 different neighborhoods, including a children's water park, playground, a full-size basketball court, an ice skating rink, a surf simulator, a zip line that's 10 decks high, a 1,400-seat theater, an outdoor aquatic theater with 30-foot high platforms, and 2 43-foot rock climbing walls. One of the special features on board is the Central Park, with more than 10,000 plants and flowers. It's going at a top speed now of 0.1 mile per hour, and it's already used.
Long time to go to the Caribbean.
It's already used 1,000 gallons of gas. Royal Caribbean announced that the ship's home port would be here in Port Canaveral starting in November of 2022. You can book yourself a 7-day cruise to the Caribbean starting at around $750 a person and up to $3,000 a person, depending on how fancy you want to get. You want to go on a cruise?
No.
No.
Not on that one.
No.
We could take all the Newport and Derby with us.
Probably, yeah. So Danielle's keen eye noticed a SpaceX rocket booster.
That one's bigger.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty good.
See the SpaceX ship. SpaceX. Old burned out booster. Enchanted Forest. Da 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 da. All right, we're going on a hike into the. Uh-oh, we're gonna get shot. Well, this is gonna be a good day. We're going on a hike in the Enchanted Forest. Danielle's pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
It's enchanted. It's like a fairy tale and crap. That's
Fairy
what
tale and crap.
we're gonna go fairy tale crapping. It's the Enchanted Forest here, and I think it's in Titusville, Florida. It might be in Mims. It's in Florida. I know that part. It's on the east coast of Florida. You ready to go see it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Going in the forest. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. It's like beach sand almost. Here we see a wild bench in its natural habitat. The South Floridian wood bench. I don't know. I can't think of anything more exciting to say.
I said over here to your left are palmettos. It's his left.
And everybody knows palmettos are those things that are in olives. You learn a lot of stuff on Coffee with Todd.
Oh God.
So this is the Enchanted Forest. And is this in Titusville?
Sticky tracks here.
Oh, where are they?
Tracks right there.
Oh yeah, there's one.
Oh, and one there too.
They have these wild pigs down here. We've seen them on the side of the road a couple of times.
Yes,
So this is the big, this is big. So the one that we have sighted
Yeah.
right there. This is
All right, my dad's gonna give us a
quick tour.
quick tour
A quick idea.
idea.
So the Enchanted Forest has a little bit of everything. This that we're going through now is called Florida Scrub. So you might see a scrub jay, which is a type of similar to our blue jay, except they're prettier. And then we go into what we just walked through, which has a combination of live oaks and stuff like that. We're going to go into another one that has magnolia trees and live oaks and Florida oranges and stuff like that. And then we'll go
Oranges.
to another section that has swamp.
Can you eat the oranges?
Get a little bit of everything. Yes, you
Pigs
can
do.
Pigs do.
We should try one.
Yeah.
Yep, if we can.
Find one, right? Yep.
Cool.
They're the original flower Florida orange. They're a little sour.
Yeah.
Sour. Huh. Okay.
Yeah. So the story is that they were brought over by the Spaniards.
Yeah.
And they made like a form of lemonade out of the orange because
Oh.
it's sour.
Oh,
Like,
Oh, geez.
and over time they developed a tree that became sweeter, so they could sell it as oranges. So they crossed it with something or other.
Huh.
The original orange tree in Florida was a sour orange,
That's interesting.
which they have in here.
Nay.
I've tried one because I had to.
Is it real sour?
It's pretty sour.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
But see, I'm giving you a heads up.
That's probably.
Not have a
You
heads
didn't
up.
know.
I saw this beautiful looking orange and I
Opened it, it smelled like a lemon.
oh, when I go out, it smells a little different, but you know, it's a beautiful looking orange. And I put it open and I took off a piece and I put it in my mouth and
And he spit it out.
so we talked to people and they said, yeah, people drink it. You know, they make like a form of lemonade out of
They
it.
make sour orange pies too, which I
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Huh.
Yeah, Linda was telling us about that. Linda and Jim. They used to make those.
Gross. All right, so we found natural Florida oranges, but they're a little high up. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to eat one or not. Oh. We got one. I may have got that on film, but I'm not entirely sure.
Let me shaking your arm.
I saw you like it's like
I couldn't reach them, they were all too high.
So that's
So you gotta try one.
I'm gonna peel it. Are they hard to peel?
Piggy will eat it.
Oh, geez. Juicy. What are you doing?
So I'm sitting there going, these look really nice.
They're juicy, right?
take a big old bite.
So theirs is supposed to be pretty sour. Huh?
Uh huh.
That's a seed.
Sour, huh?
I would like that definitely as lemonade for sure.
Yeah.
Like as the juice.
No, put
right?
some
But,
sugar with it.
like I want to like drink the.
I
Yeah.
think the seeds are.
Yeah, they're big.
So it's almost like a grapefruit.
It is. It's even more
Kind of.
sour than a grapefruit.
So
Yeah.
it's like a lemon.
Yeah.
So the first time I ever tried it,
It's actually not that bad. It doesn't taste like an orange.
I mean, to drink it, but I don't want to eat
so
it.
there you go. You got to experience it, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's that bad.
It's not bad. It's just to eat it
It's
though.
just not what you think.
Yeah.
Tastes like a lemon, doesn't it?
Yep.
Really, really, really sour grapefruit.
So that's the original Florida
I like the
orange
taste of
right
the
there.
juice.
Were you just drinking the juice?
Yeah, that's the original.
You said the piggies will eat.
Oh, yeah.
We just eat it.
They eat the ones on the ground. See what
I like it as juice for sure. I would want to.
Lots of seeds. Lots of seeds.
Did you want any more?
So I just want another like. I am wearing it. It tastes pretty good.
Yeah, it's hard to explain.
Oh, okay, there goes the
Yeah.
salivary glands going nuts.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost like, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of a grapefruit a little
It
bit.
reminds me of a lemon.
I'll share with you.
It reminds me more of a lemon.
Thank you.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I like it as a juice though.
Are you all set?
I'm all set, thank you.
I like these
These
trees
are
right
live-
here.
These are live oaks.
These are my
the ones that
favorite
have
with the moss.
Spanish moss. Is that what they call it? Spanish moss?
Yeah, and it's not really a moss. It's actually an air plant. Yeah. It doesn't, it's not a moss.
Do they do anything with it? Like, can you weave it? It looks like you
I
can
know
weave
the
it.
ospreys love putting it in their nest.
Yeah, I don't know.
I saw him bring
I
something.
don't know
this
of
morning.
anybody doing anything with it, but it sure makes the trees look cool.
Yeah, it's
Some
neat.
people put it in baskets where they put those air plants on top.
There is a live oak in here that's enormous. The
Yeah.
base of it is, and we always take pictures.
So it looks like we're starting to enter the
This is all canopy.
canopy.
All hammock. What they call a hammock.
Yes, that's something I learned too. A hammock is like a wooded area, basically, right? Covered. It's not what we lie on. Oh, a plane.
Yeah, that's, well,
I might
that's
have.
the airport.
I think I missed it, but we heard it. This is cool in here. There we go. All right. And now Windows has decided to be, what are you doing, Windows? Thank you. All right. There we go.
Yeah.
The Enchanted Forest, the original Florida Orange. If you haven't tried it, it's an experience.
Yep.
A little sour.
Your dad wrote Cool Johnny. I just said I liked your music.
Yes, we threw some Some fancy jungle sounds in there. So next week, so yeah, that was fun. We got a bunch of really cool stuff for you. Next week, we're going to go see some gators on the St. Johns River in Christmas, Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to do that next week. The week after that, on Coffee with Todd, we're going to go to the Kennedy Space Center. Doing a lot of cool stuff. I love it. Let's do one more song before we end the show. Somebody asked about my guitar. Let me find it here. And the snake, yeah.
Oh yeah, you didn't get that on.
I didn't get that on film. So at one point when we were walking through the Enchanted Forest, all I saw was Danielle turn around and run with a look of terror on her face. And a big snake, 5 foot long snake?
I think. I don't know.
Maybe?
I only saw the tail end because I was running the other way. It was a black snake, though. We know that.
Yeah, it came running in front of Danielle and Lindy, right? My dad and
Lindy was already ahead.
she was ahead, so
And
you
I
were
was
with my
just
dad.
right before, so I turned around and went the other direction.
I missed it. I didn't get it on film,
I'm
unfortunately.
glad you missed it.
It would have been good. Yeah, the oranges are quite different. I'd
Yeah.
be interested in trying the orange aid. Here it is. Okay, so I don't know if you're still watching, but you asked about my guitar. It is a Martin. Martin. It is a 00017. It has a satin finish on it, so if you get up close to it, well, let's get rid of this for a second. You can see it's not as glossy. There's a little bit of gloss coming from my lights, but not much. You can see there's tons of scrape marks in it from my picks and stuff. It is a spruce top, Sitka spruce top, mahogany back and sides, mahogany neck, rosewood fingerboard, and it's kind of like bone saddle, bone nut on the top. It's kind of Martin's budget guitar in their line of all solid wood. So they make a bunch of stuff that has a laminated back and sides. This is solid wood, so it's got a great sound. I love the sound of this guitar. But it doesn't have a lot of frills in it. And if you see up close, you can see all the grain in the wood up here and on the sides and everything. And that is because on their more high-end expensive guitars, they go through and they fill in all the grain and then they sand and buff it out so it's completely smooth. And then they put gloss over it and you see the beautiful wood grain. These guitars are kind of like leftover pieces of wood that don't exactly match. So normally there's a split down all these guitars right about here where they saw a piece of wood in half like this and then they put it together and it's called book matched and the grains usually match up. They don't on this guitar. So they put a satin finish on it of black or sunburst and it kind of covers up the imperfections in the wood. But this guitar originally got as kind of like a guitar that would be not a beater guitar, but maybe sort of like a guitar that you'd travel with and you wouldn't worry about it so much. And it's my favorite guitar ever. I love it. I like my Taylor too. I've been playing my Taylor more lately.
And your Furch.
And my
Your
Furch.
Furch is nice too.
I play that with the trio quite often. I've been playing the Martin less with the trio because it's a very full sounding guitar. And we have an upright bass, so I don't need to fill out a lot of the low end. But when I perform live a lot, I use this guitar quite often. It's funny because it's an imperfect guitar. It doesn't stay in tune as good as some of my other guitars. But I just love it. It's the best. Might be Black Racer, says Bart. It was going fast.
Yeah. So that would be appropriate, huh?
Yeah. Tristan wants to go on vacation in the wonder of the sea.
Yeah.
You could.
Huge.
It is huge. All right, I'm going to do one more song. I know we're a little over time, but I started late this morning because I'm using a Windows computer, and Windows wasn't ready to go this morning.
Jazz chord?
Yeah. Just when every ray of hope was gone, I should have known that you would come along. I can't believe I ever doubted you. My old friend, the blues. Another lonely night in a nameless town. If sleep don't take me first, you'll come around. 'Cause I know I can always count on you. My old friend, the blues. Lovers leaving friends let you down, but you're the only sure thing that I've found. And no matter what I do, I'll never lose. My old friend, the blues. Lovers leaving friends let you down, but you're the only sure thing that I've found. And no matter what I do, I'll never lose. My old friend, the blues. Just let me hide my weary heart in you. My old friend, the blues. Awesome. So my dad confirmed it is a black racer snake that almost killed Danielle.
You should write a song about this called Black Razor.
Could do that.
It didn't kill me.
It tried. It tried. All right.
Just scared me. A little bit. A little bit, a lot.
Just a little bit. Yeah, you look pretty
we
terrified.
don't see snakes much here.
The first part of the hike, Danielle was walking around like this. The second part of the hike, she was walking around like this.
Yeah, right? Hey, you didn't have it, but we saw a cardinal at the end. Remember?
Yeah, I didn't get that.
It's okay.
I didn't get
That
that
was
on
pretty
the film.
too. I love cardinals. I mean, yes, we have them here, but it was nice to see them in the palm tree. What? Dad
My
pretty
dad
happy?
says she almost ran me over.
Almost stepped on his toes.
She did. She was moving.
I was moving.
I didn't get to see it. It was gone by the time I got into the vicinity. It was gone in a flash. All right, that's the show this morning. Fun show this morning, man. We had people watching from everywhere.
Yeah.
Colorado, Maine, Mexico,
Italy,
Spain,
Newport,
Newport,
Derby.
Florida,
Yeah, Florida.
everywhere. Cool.
Awesome.
Show's international. Al says that they're as scared of you as you are of them. Not. I don't know. That snake didn't seem scared of Danielle at all.
No, but I was scared of it.
Oh, man. All right, that's the show. So next week, we are going to go on an airboat ride
Oh, that was
on the
fun.
St. Johns River, which is really, really cool. And we saw a ton of alligators. We saw a bald eagle.
That was cool.
We saw a lot of, excuse me, a lot of different birds. We stopped in a cypress swamp.
That was cool.
Yeah, lots of cool stuff, and it's some really cool video of it. So we'll do that next week. Then the week after that, we're gonna go to the Kennedy Space Center, which was like, I was all about that. That was like the coolest thing. I'm kind of a space nerd. And so that was pretty cool for me to go there, and that's gonna be a big video. That one's gonna take me forever to edit. That's why it's gonna be like the third video in our series,
Yeah,
because
got a lot.
otherwise it would have been the first.
Right.
But Al says you don't have to run faster than the snake, only faster than me. Oh, great field trip! Yay. Yeah, I wanted to do a description of the cruise ship because it was so windy there. I couldn't really do it with the camera, so
Oh,
I
yep.
did it voiceover style, which kind of made it look like a commercial. It was not.
Yeah.
I should send that
You should.
to Oasis Carnival Cruises and be like, hey, pay me for that. I gave you some free promotion.
Yeah.
Looking at
booking
your-
Royal Caribbean.
Yeah, looking at your monstrosity of a cruise ship.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was cool.
I'm sure it's fun.
I mean, that thing's got everything in it.
I know.
It has an ice skating rink in it.
What?
Well, when
you
you're
ever think about like
we're in
going
the
on a
middle of
cruise
the-
cruise ship, and you're like, I only want to go on it if it's got an ice skating rink. Like, who thinks about these things?
I don't know, when you're out in the middle of the Atlantic and all you can see is water for miles.
Maybe you need to go ice skating.
Maybe you need to do something to switch it up a little bit.
Why are you bringing your ice skates on a cruise? Well,
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm
I
sure
make room in my suitcase for my ice skates.
they must have them for rent.
I know. I'm just teasing. Oh, the things we
All right.
know.
Well, we went way long. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for our new audience on NEK TV. We're on television now. Not only we're on the internet, we're on cable.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Moving on up. Moving on up.
That's right. So yeah, we'll be back next week with some more music, and of course, videos of some Florida Gators up close and personal.
And it ain't the football team.
Danielle was also scared of the
You
alligators.
ain't kidding. That one was definitely a little bit more so.
Those are a little scarier than the snake,
just a
I
little
think.
bit. Yeah.
Hey, if you came out to Musicians for Missions last night in Derby, thank you so much. That was fun. We had a packed house. I was 300 something people there,
Yeah,
maybe.
It was definitely
It was
packed.
cool. Yeah,
It was
fun to sing for y'all and play with Mike Haddad, a good friend of mine. He sat in on guitar and jammed out on Dodge Dart with me,
That was
which was
cool.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, hey, we'll see you next week with some more fun. As usual, be safe and be well. And it means the world to me that you tune in every Sunday morning. I know you've got lots of other options and things to do on Sunday, but spending some time with us and having coffee, that means the world to us. So thank you so much. Be safe, be well. We will see you next time here on Coffee with Todd. Cheers, everybody.